Good evening, folks. Say, good evening, folks. It's your bro Richie here again. Tonight in this video, I'm back with another Fast and Furious car video for y'all. And tonight in this video, I'm still doing the cars from Fast 8. Almost done with it, but I got a few left, and then boom, we'll be done. Okay, so tonight in this video, I'll be talking about the next car on the list, which is the 2003, I think, yeah, 2003 Lamborghini Murciélago LP-640. So, before I start, make sure you guys all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you know when I make brand new uploads. Alright, alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. So the 2003 Lamborghini Murciélago LP-640, Murciélago LP-640, excuse me, Murciélago LP-640 from Fast 8 2017. Here we go. So the 03 Murciélago LP-640 is a car driven by Roman Pierce, played by Tyrese Gibson in Fast 8 2017. Overviews next, so let's do it. So both manufacture and make is obviously by Lamborghini. Models on Murciélago LP-640. Murciélago LP-640. Character was next. So character was next. So let's do it. So the driver is Roman Pierce, played by Tyrese Gibson. The uses for preventing a nuclear submarine theft. So the uses for preventing a nuclear submarine threat in Russia, in Vladovin, or in reality, for the behind the scenes, where they're filming was actually in Iceland, where they're filming in that huge frozen lake. So the uses for preventing a nuclear submarine threat in Vladovin, Russia. So Vladovin, Russia. But in reality, during the behind the scenes of Fast 8, during production of it, it was actually filmed in Iceland. So preventing nuclear submarine threat in Vladimir, Russia, but technically it was filmed in Iceland. Status was sunk in the Arctic waters. The films was obviously The Fate and Furious, A.K.A. Fast 8 2017. Alright, so in an 03 Murciélago LP-640 is a car driven by Roman Pierce, played by Tyrese Gibson, in Fast 8, A.K.A. The Fate and Furious 2017. Alright. Next up, history. So The Fate and Furious, A.K.A. Fast 8 2017. So we got the New York chase. Roman, played by Tyrese Gibson, discovers this car in the FBI's Federal Bureau of Investigation. So FBI's car garage, which is known as the new base of operations. So the FBI's car garage in in New York City, the land of opportunity. In New York City, the land of opportunity, and instructs the crane driver moving it to set it down so he could use it. So, and instructs the crane driver moving it to set it down so he could drive it, so he could use it. But under instruction from little nobody, played by Scott Eastwood, the son of Clint Eastwood, I think. I don't know. But under instruction from little nobody, played by Scott Eastwood, refuses due to it being a being $1 million show car. Due to it being $1 million show car, and would stand out. Next is the Russian pursuit. At the end of the movie, well, close to the end of the at the end of the Fate and the Furious, well, close to it. At the end of Fast 8, 2017, well, close to it technically, when the team's heading to Russia, again, it was technically filmed in Iceland. Little nobody, played by Kurt Russell, decides that all bets are off. So decides that all bets are off, unless the team take whatever car they want. So Roman chooses the Lambo. He drives it during the pursuit where he's constantly shot. He drives it during a pursuit where he's constantly shot at due to. So he drives it during a pursuit where he's constantly shot at due to his car being neon orange, which Tej exclaims, played by Chris Ludacris Bridges. Like what he says, maybe because you're in an orange Lamborghini, I don't know. Roman then falls through an embankment. So Roman then falls through an embankment of snow. Well, technically that was ice. Well, mixed with snow. You can see like this flakes, like scraping off the ice. So an embankment of snow, but it was technically ice. And into the water, freezing cold it is, where Tej uses his tank, the ripsaw, to rip the door off and free Roman. Roman finally uses the broken door to attack. Roman finally uses the broken door to attack the snowmobile drivers. The snowmobile drivers. I can't even talk. To attack the snowmobile drivers. There we go. Last up is trivia analogy there. In January 2019, at the end of the 2010s, in January 2019, the end of the 2010s, so the end of the 2010s, one of three Murciélagos, one of three Murciélagos used in the film was purchased by Freddie Taravish, so Freddie Taravish Hernandez for $80,000. It's pretty cheap for a Lambo, I'll be honest with you. This was the hero car driven by Tyrese Gibson, who played Roman. This was the hero car driven by Tyrese Gibson, who played Roman Pierce, and used for glamour shots. So used for glamour shots. The car was also used in an episode of the TV series LA's Finest, where a car, not a car, where a character fell off a building and crashed onto its both front trunk and windshield. Well, front, because it was the trunk at the front, so it crashed onto both its front trunk and windshield. Hernandez spent over 9 months, so less than a year, over half a year technically, so less than a year, so 3/4 of it, so 75% of it. Hernandez spent over 9 months, so Hernandez spent over 9 months, less than a year restoring it. So less than a year restoring the restoring the Murciélago, back into show car condition, while upgrading the interior. Its V12 motor. Well, in the movie, it's still like a Gallardo's V10. And so interior, motor, and suspension. The finished product was unveiled at the 2019 SEMA show. The car was featured on the YouTube channels Vin Wiki, so capital VIN and then capital W and then lowercase A.K.A, Shmi 150, and Hoovy's Garage, as well as on other automotive YouTube channels during excuse me, as well as on other automotive YouTube channels during the 2019 SEMA show. Alright, and that's pretty much it for the Lambo. So that's pretty much it for the Murciélago. Pretty good. Alright, so that'll be it. So if you guys like this video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so later to make great uploads. Alright, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys later for the next video. Till then, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning, and I'll see you guys a little later for the next video. Less than 15 minutes, not too bad. 13 minutes, pretty good. Okay, so take care, folks, stay safe out there. So take care, folks, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys a little later. Peace out.